Hey everyone, welcome back to Kanban Corner. In this video, I'm going to show you how to add a stunning 3D background using Spleen to your hero section in a React website. As you can see, the website is responsive, super smooth, uh, and you can do all of this without killing the performance. So let's get started. First things first, make sure you have a React project set up. This is my React project that I was showing you, and undoing the spleen changes. This is how it will look like without the spleen background. It's just a component or a web. I'm sorry. There's a navbar component. This is the hero component, and you can see some content on the hero component. There are other components to the website, but for now we'll be working just on the hero section. So here's the code for the hero section. I'll make everything available in the description. But you need to notice how it's just the hero CSS that's over here and the hero component. And yes, we are using CSS to style. So to get started, you need to first identify what your background is going to be. So for this video, I'll be using something called the radial class background. So I'm going with this file, and you can, if you do not know how Spleen works, just Google for Spleen and go to their community page. This is happening because I've logged in, and in their community, search for radial class like this, and it will show you these three, and just go with this one. I will also add a link to this particular resource in the description so that it can be accessed when working on the project. So once you've reached this part, you'll have to click on remix, and then you will see this. When you see this, just double check if this is the resource you want in your website by clicking the play button here. So expect to see something like this, and then go click export, and then before you export, you'll have to click on code export and then play settings. And in the play settings, you'll have to you'll have to set up particular settings. So this particular one, the logo one, you can't click no, so you will end up seeing a logo at the bottom of the hero section, showing you that it's not the premium version. So if you are interested in buying Spleen for this particular reason, go ahead and please do so. But for this tutorial, I won't be doing that. Hide the background color. Make sure page scroll is set to be yes. Cursor will be default. No orbits, no pans, no zooms, no soft orbits. Everything else, no zoom. Page scroll, let's add page scroll, and you're not going to be adding any of this because it's just going to be on the background. Now you click on update code export, and then you go back to overview, and then you click on this drop down and select React because you're working with React. Let's just update code export just to be sure. Yes, and then copy this. Now this is going to be your spleen background component. So let's go to our project now, and inside the hero folder, I'm going to create a new folder, call it spleen background, and I'm going to add my spleen background component, and make sure you change the name of the function, which is not app. This is going to be spleen background. Okay, now for the React app to work with this particular spleen resource, you'll have to install dependencies. So let's go ahead and install that. Let's go into Google. Again, I'll drop the link to this one too on the description so it's easy. Don't use that. Go down over here and copy this because we want to install both the runtime and the the other package. So let's open up the terminal and install both the packages. Now I have already installed this, but I'm just showing you how you can reinstall it if you have to. Once you've installed it, you should have it in your package .json file. You can double check it this way, or you can also take a look at it in your git changes. As you can see, now that we've installed Spleen, so you should be able to use this component in your hero section. So let's go back to the hero section. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the background. It's best to add a div so you can style it later on. Let's save it and just make sure that the import line is also brought in, and let's take a look at how it currently looks. Yeah, so this is how it currently looks. It doesn't look that great. We'll have to style it, obviously. To start styling, you'll have to add a class name to the div that the Spleen resource is in. So let's go ahead and do that first. Let's call it Spleen background. And then let's save it, and yeah, that's how that looks. Let's go into, now we're going into our CSS that belongs to the hero component, while the Spleen background doesn't have any CSS. It's just the Spleen background component itself. Let's go into our hero CSS and let's add the position to be relative and hide any overflow. Then we will add the Spleen background CSS. This is how that's going to look like. Now let's add the canvas so that the background covers the entire hero section, and then we add the z index for the content. So we had a div where all the content goes in, which is this. So we would add a z index of 2, while the Spleen background has a z index of 0. Let's check how it looks. I think this should be good. Oh yeah, it's all good now. So you can see how the background's behind all the text, and if we do that, looks all right. And yes, you can see the logo from Spleen, because like I told you, we do not have the premium version of Spleen. And there you go, a clean animated 3D background using Spleen integrated into your hero section, fully responsive, beautiful, and functional. If you found this helpful, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more React and web design tutorials. Drop a comment below if you have any questions. Thanks for watching and happy coding. Bye bye then.